Hi, my loves, and welcome back. I'm so excited in this video. We are going to talk about when should you scale and when should you not scale. If you know anyone who is an entrepreneur, whether it's online business or not, send them this video, okay? Because especially anyone who deals with sales, if you deal with sales, you are going to want to watch this video. Inside of this video is going to be some of the most important information in terms of business and making more money versus breaking the bank. And this is the thing that I wish that every single entrepreneur knew and actually implemented. Because let me tell you something, in my over a decade of experience in the world of entrepreneurship, sales, and online business, the difference between someone whose business completely falls flat or thrives and does really well is how and when and if they ever choose to scale. So if you wait too long to scale, that can easily destroy a business. And I would much rather see someone wait too long to scale than to try and scale too early. Also, hi everyone, it is I, Pamela, aka the Awakened Aphrodite, and I am here to help you explode your business and your love life by teaching you practical tools as well as deep rewiring hypnosis and the art of dominance, which is effectively power, the reclamation of your power and leadership to have exactly what you want in life, to be able to ask for way more money in terms of what you do, and to easily call in love and relationships and the kind of intimacy and depth that most people only ever dream about with ease. And so let's talk about scaling. This is going to be a purely business-based video, and I think it's so important. Also, if you are desiring to get to 5-figure months in your online business, then join the Queen's Coven Mistress Mind. We are beginning April the 10th, and there's only a few spots available. Send me an email at pamela@theawakenedaphrodite.com or send me a DM on Instagram at theawakenedaphrodite and let's chat. So in my experience, again, of helping people make millions of dollars online and in the world of sales, and also watching people go from, making $500K a year to nothing, the biggest mistake that they've made is scaling when they should not scale. And I have a very unpopular opinion on this, which is that most people should not be focusing on scaling. There are quite a few business coaches in the online world who really sell scaling because it is a buzzword, because it sounds sexy. Oh, scale, like let's scale your business. And the thing is that if you are going to scale your business, if and when you are going to scale your business, unless you are supremely set up and you really understand scaling, you definitely need one-on-one support in that. Because otherwise it could potentially, not necessarily, but it could potentially go awry. And if you hire too many people, if you incur too many expenses, that is where people's businesses just go down the tube completely. I am going to tell you, make sure that you watch to the end of this video. I am going to tell you how to know, one of the ways to know whether or not you should or should not scale. Historically, most people scale too soon. Most people scale too soon. And what they experience is either a faceplant, like an immediate faceplant, or in some cases, their income will shoot up and then they'll take a faceplant, okay? And this is always a sign of someone who's scaled too soon and too quickly. Now, you might be like, well, Pamela, how is that a problem? Like, this person, they got this massive injection of income. I don't think that that's a problem. Well, let me tell you why it is. Because they had this massive income injection that was not, sustainable. Then they took a dive and they are probably burnt out. right? They're burnt out. And so now they have to recover from this burnout. They have to deal with firing people, rearranging people, figuring out where the leaks are in their business, all while they're bleeding money at this point. And trust me when I say that is a disastrous thing to have to deal with in business. It's much better to scale a little bit later, right? Than too soon. So how do you know whether or not it's a good time to scale? First of all, I'm curious. Do you know? What do you think the answer is? Comment below and let me know. What do you think the answer is? Have you scaled in your business? Are you an online business owner? Do you want to be an online business owner? Comment down below because I really want to hear from you. And I'm so curious to hear where you're at in your business, where you're struggling. I could talk about this all day. So, how do you know whether you are in a place where you should start to scale? Well, this isn't always going to be true, but most of the time, you know that it's time to scale when you have an out of this world content or lead generation strategy that is knocking it out of the park, right? You are knocking it out of the park with your lead generation or content creation strategy, where you are starting to get more sales and more interest than you can handle. And it is a very clear, if I had another person, then we would have more money coming in. So I want to give you an example, okay? When I used to work in real estate and when I used to coach real estate agents, what we would see, this is so long, this was another lifetime ago before my experience in the online world. What we would see is someone wanting to start a real estate team. Okay, they'd wanted to start a real estate team. Now, in a real estate team, the thing that you want to do is you want to hire a buyer's agent first. And I can go into the reasons why, but I don't think it's really relevant for this video, okay? In real estate, you always have a buyer's agent first. That is the first hire, right? Before anything else. Now, you can get a VA, but at that point, you can get an assistant, and that's going to depend on the real estate agent and how much business they're bringing in. And also notice what I'm saying, they're bringing in a lot of business, right? So whether we're talking about real estate, whether we're talking about online business, you literally have so much business coming in that you're leaving money on the table. What most people do is they scale before they're actually at this point of not being able to handle that capacity, okay? And you would hire a buyer agent first. That's what you would do. Because all you're doing is you're giving all these leads to someone who's just going to close them, potentially, hopefully, if they're good, and make you all of this money. But even in real estate, if you don't have enough leads and you hire a buyer's agent, that is going to potentially really affect your business in negative ways. If you have all these leads and you hire an assistant, you know, you've really got to look at, are they going to help your business in a very real way? If they're not good at their job, they typically cost you 4 times whatever their salary is, which is a massive expense. So there's also the hiring aspect as well. But I want to get back to, when should you look at truly scaling your business, your online business, if you're an entrepreneur, your business? It is when you have a content strategy that is out of this world. Out of this world, okay? Your content strategy is out of this world. Or let's say, in the very least, working really, really well. Your lead generation strategy, which doesn't have to be like a strategy, right? It just, whatever you do in terms of content, whatever you do in terms of lead generation, is out of this world. Or in the very least, it's working so well and you know that by having a few more people in, it's really just going to be able to turn those dials even more. Anything before that, what you need to do is you need to get support, in my opinion, in order to lean into where you can improve in these areas, where you can improve in sales. Because otherwise there's no point in scaling when that's like putting a boat on the water that has a hole in it, right? Sales is the most common hole and the biggest hole in everybody's boat in this industry. Most people don't know how to sell. Most people have no idea how to market, and yet they're scaling their business. And people do that in every single industry. I want you to know how common this is. This is the biggest mistake that people make in their business. So if you are ready to get really intentional and be supported in your business and lean in and have a thriving business and have support with that through one-on-one work in a group setting, then definitely say yes to the Mistress Mind. This is high-level one-on-one work. Oh my God, it has changed people's lives forever. People have gotten engaged in the Mistress Mind because we talk about love and business. People have gone from making, $600 a month to having their first 10K month, their first 30K month, their first $5,000 month, their first $12,000 month, and so on and so forth. And it's only for you if you're ready to take epic responsibility in your business. I'm so excited to see you inside of the palace and to work with you. I wish I could just work with every single one of you because I just know how much it's gonna change your life. Oh my goodness. How amazing would that be, huh? It would be so cool. And also, thank you so much for watching this video. And until next time, whether it's day or night, I love you, I love you, I love you.